Just coming to a cross-leg seat to begin. Today's practice is a yin style yoga practice, where we will aim to hold the poses anywhere from 3 all the way up to 8 minutes. And the idea is that you find within each pose your comfortable limit. So I wouldn't say every pose is necessarily super comfortable, super restorative, but it shouldn't feel painful. So it's really important that you distinguish between that comfortable limit and that pain element. What you need for this practice is, if you have a bolster, great. If you don't have a bolster, you can use like a long pillow from your bed. And if you do have a block, you can use that. If not, you can make do. So coming to your comfortable seat, relax down the shoulders, and place the palms facing up towards the ceiling. We'll just do some grounding here. Finding your breath, inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out the mouth. Nice, 2 more like this. Let it go. Last one. Nice, when you're ready, we'll blink open the eyes here and we will do pranayama today, which is Chandra Vagna. So it's moon piercing breath. It's similar to Nadi Shodhana if you have practiced that before, except that we take all the inhales through the left side, all the exhales through the right side. So it's deeply calming, restorative breathing pattern, and it's cooling also. The idea is that we're stimulating and activating the left side, the yin and the kind of more zen feminine energy. So I really like to do this for any yin classes that I give. So when you're ready, sitting up nice and tall, open chest, take your dominant hand, left or right, create that mudra with the index and middle finger pressing together. Then bring that to the forehead. We'll close over the right nostril, inhale in the left. Now we close the left, exhale the right. So inhale left, exhale right. Continue this now. Trying as best you can to match the exhale with the inhale, so equal in length. Good, release. Return to your normal yogic breath. In and out through the nose if you can. If you have Ujjayi breath, you can even bring that in. Before we begin our first posture, we'll just warm into the neck. So bring the fingertips either side of the hips here. Gently roll the right ear over to the right shoulder. Really nice, slow, gentle movements as the chin comes up to the sky. Left ear to left shoulder, chin to chest, and just continue now working around in this direction. Invitation to close down the eyes here, bring that focus, that intention inward. Next time the chin comes to the chest, take a pause. We go back the other direction, left ear to left shoulder, chin to sky, right ear to right shoulder, chin to chest. next time chin comes to chest, take a pause, and then we come all the way back to center. So we'll start into our first pose now, which is the Balasana Child's Pose. So if you have that pillow or bolster, we're going to nestle that in between the hips, in between the pelvis. Take a nice wide stance with the knees touching on the edges of the mat. Two big toes touch at the back. And then slowly make your way down to that bolster or pillow. You can come to lie on one side of the face. Take a moment to find your stillness. And then close down the eyes. Connect with the breath. I'm setting a timer for 5 minutes. That's how long we'll be here. So can you fully allow yourself to relax into this pose. Making sure that if there is any tension physically, just moving around slightly, trying to get that little bit more comfortable so that the pose is tolerable for the 5 minutes. And if you experience any mental tension, you can try release that with the exhale, releasing it out the mouth with the exhale. Let it go. slowly, gently begin to transition now, pressing the palms down into the mat, peeling yourself inch by inch back up, nice and slow movements. We'll remove the bolster or the pillow out to the side, and then we'll come to meet in a tabletop position. So you can bring the hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We'll thread the needle here. So right arm first. Inhale, reach that right arm all the way up. So you can step in line with the shoulder as you open up the chest. And then exhale, thread that needle. Come all the way to lie down on the right ear. If that right ear doesn't come down to the ground, just know that you can take your block or your pillow underneath to support the head. So there's lots of options. As always, find your comfortable position, your comfortable limit, and then see can you settle in. With that left hand, you can either reach it out in front or maybe take it all the way behind to the lower back, the sacrum. Just finding the position that is tolerable for you. And then I'm setting the timer. We'll be here for 4 minutes this time. So we're doing 4 minutes each side. begin to release now. Take that left hand down and come back to your tabletop position. We'll take it on the other side. So when you're ready, inhale, left arm lifts up. Stack the arm in line with the shoulder. Exhale, thread the needle. We come to lie down on the left side this time. Again, staying with it for 4 minutes. That right hand can stretch out in front or maybe take it all the way behind. Taking a few moments, I always like to kind of allow the first 10-20 seconds to settle in, and then try to really limit the movement. We want to accept that stillness. Gently bring back the movement again to transition. We plant the right hand down and lift back up to tabletop position. Take a moment now to sit back onto the heels as you roll the shoulders back. Maybe tick-tock the head side to side. And then setting up for our last pose before our Shavasana. So we're going to take puppy pose. So few options. Option one is to take it without any prop. So in our puppy pose, we want to make sure the hips stay in line with the knees, and then all the forward fold is coming from the chest and the shoulders as we melt that chest down. Either forehead comes to the mat, or if you have the space, the neck comes to the, chin and the neck come to the mat. So that's option one. If this feels like a little bit too intense, you can bring your bolster or pillow, and you can bring the arms and the forehead onto it, or you can even slide it further down, kind of to the belly, and lean the belly onto the bolster. So just taking a moment now to find which position works best for you. We'll be here for 4 minutes again. Just setting the timer. Once you've settled in, connecting with the breath, allowing any movement to be minimal here. Sometimes in these more intense yin postures, our mind can be very quick to say, no, I'm not going to be able to hold that. But very often that is just the mind talking, and the body can surprise us. I often think that when we are practicing yin yoga efficiently, we tend to lose track of time in the poses. So we release all notion or tendency to think how long is left. We go into that meditation state and lose track of time. So can you allow yourself to go there now? Nice and slowly, nice and steadily, begin to lift the head and the chest. Press into the hands and walk one hand and the other back. Take a moment now, sitting back onto the heels. And then we'll set up for our final resting pose, our Shavasana. So If you have that pillow or bolster handy, you can see how it feels to take that underneath the knees. Sometimes it can be nice just to elevate the legs here. And then bring the spine all the way down to the mat. Extending the arms out, releasing any tension with the exhale, sighing it out the mouth. Closing down the eyes, release all sense of control here as you allow yourself to surrender to the moment. If you have more time today to take a longer Shavasana, please be my guest. If not, you can begin to wake the body up, wriggling into the toes, the fingers, turning the head left to right, right to left. Maybe taking a full body stretch with the arms. And then we'll take both hands to prayer at the forehead. We'll give ourselves gratitude for showing up today, for practicing. Namaste.